All right, so I'm going to drop this one as an extended of the last video that I just dropped. So if you haven't seen the first message that I dropped of the day, the first message of the day was talking about an energy that I felt before I even woke up out of the bed of restlessness, of someone feeling like panic, stress, anxiousness, restlessness. And I was meditating. You know what? I'm going to also link that video at the end of this video in the last 20 seconds in one of these corners if you want to watch that video and get the full gist of the message. But yeah, basically the energy was of someone that knows that death is around the corner and it's bothering them because they know that it's coming for them, okay? So I'm going to use this or do this message as an extended, as a continuation of that one because I forgot this download was in here until I was flipping through to ask Spirit what download they wanted me to do next. And then I saw it and I'm like, oh yeah, it goes with the one I just did. So this download I got on 3/30/26. For context, today is April 1st, 2026. But only take the date how it resonates. I only give the date for context. All my readings, all my lessons, all my everything, even me, is timeless, okay? So if the date means nothing to you, the date means nothing to you. But if it feels like your liver is quivering in your body like so when I gave the date and all these other tidbits of info, that usually means that the message is yours, okay? So at 5:00 a.m. on March 30th, 2026 is when I got this download. Now, the message that I just recorded the download was at 5:43 a.m. this morning, okay? So at 5 a.m. on the 30th, I just heard Citizen Kane. That's a movie, all right? This is a movie from 1941. It's a black and white movie. No, I have never seen this movie, but that's what Spirit said to me, Citizen Kane. So I went to Google about what this movie is, and I knew it was a movie. I just never seen it. So I'm going to go Google the plot of this movie, okay? So Citizen Kane, like I said, it's a black and white movie. So this is something nostalgic. This is something about someone either older, 1941, someone older, or because of the black and white, this is just someone that you have a lot of nostalgia with. You've known this person a long time, etc., okay? So the movie Citizen Kane is about a newspaper magnate's career, rise and fall, and all this is happening on his deathbed, okay? So the newspaper magnate's name is something Kane. I forgot what the person's name was in the movie, but something Kane, okay? On Kane's deathbed, he said the last words, Rosebud. And the journalist that was interviewing Kane wanted to know what the heck he was talking about with Rosebud. So the movie is basically about this journalist going through and talking to people that knew Kane throughout his life. And basically through flashbacks, the movie explains what Rosebud meant, okay? Confirmation bird. So Rosebud represents Kane's lost childhood innocence and longing, okay? So this is about someone on their deathbed or that is dying, and they are thinking about or reflecting on their lost childhood innocence and longing for the life that they wish they had had, okay? Now, the movie reveals that Kane's journey from a loved, poverty-stricken child to a lonely, power-hungry media mogul whose ruthlessness destroys his relationships and political career, okay? That's what the movie is about. That's what Citizen Kane is about. It's about this newspaper mogul's rise in his career to financial wealth and all this other shit, but it reflects back and shows you how this man went from being a little well-loved, well-known, poverty-stricken child with his innocence to growing up to be a cold-hearted, ruthless, money-hungry mogul, okay? So whoever this person is, that this energy is about, that this download is about, they're dying or they're on their deathbed and they're realizing that they have lost they realizing when they lost their innocence, they're realizing their whole life that they went from being loved and adored and poor, but when they got money, they realized that they turned into a piece of shit. Okay, this person's realizing this, and if it wasn't money that turned them into a piece of shit, like they weren't, maybe this person wasn't actually rich in real life, the money didn't turn them to a piece of shit. This person was just money hungry, which made them a ruthless piece of shit because they were doing anything for money during their lifetime, okay? But the message, literally, someone doesn't realize or won't realize how shitty of a person they were until they're about to die. So whoever this energy is about, whoever this Citizen Kane person is for this message, for the collective, this person is dying and they're realizing now and only now that they've been a raggedy piece of shit for most of their life. Okay? And if this person isn't dying, but like I said, it's connected to the first download, the first message I recorded. In that message, this person is dying and they know they're dying. Okay? These are connected. So this person, they're about to die and they are realizing now, on their deathbed or on their way to their deathbed, they are realizing that they have been a money-hungry, ruthless, raggedy piece of shit. And they did not even realize it or see it until their day of reckoning started to approach. So, let me go ahead and tap into this a little bit further and find out exactly what Spirit is trying to say with this. Are we just supposed to know that? Is there some underlying message from this person in the energy, etc.? So let's find out. Spirit, universe, divine, God, Ra, spirit guides, spirit team, archangels, guardian angels. What additional messages do you have for the collective regarding this message, regarding this person, regarding this energy? Make me a clear channel in order to receive and relay these messages clearly and concisely for everyone to understand. Archangel Michael, place a hedge around me and the collective as I tap into this energy and do this reading. Keep all negative energy and entities out of my energy and out of this reading and cause all monitoring spirits to go blind and deaf. Ashe. Before I continue, let me thank my returning subscribers for coming back and fucking with your girl. Thank you for all your beautiful likes, shares, comments, subscribes, love, support, tips, donations, encouragement, compliments, bookings, and more. You're so adorable. I love you. And you know this, man. If this is your first time ever seeing me, welcome, welcome. You've caught me on a day where I don't feel like doing the extra shit, but don't worry, I will in a few. Just the energy of today with these messages, it's just not, it's not giving silly time, okay? It's just not. There's nothing silly about this. There's nothing silly about this, Billy. But if you do enjoy the vibe, join the tribe, subscribe. We'd love to have you. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, hit hype, all the things, okay? My name is Jocelyn. But when you're here, you are family. There's sirens and shit going on. Can you hear it? That's a horn. It's still going. Y'all, that's a confirmation. It's still going. Y'all, okay, so anyways, my name is Jocelyn, but when you're here, you're family, so you are more than welcome to call me JoceyJocee. I am the Opus Oracle, but I am just rather be known as Ennead the Goat. And as long as you are here, I'm going to show you why I am the GOAT. Horn's still going. Something crazy about to happen. It's getting closer. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, that's a huge sign, confirmation. Okay, anyway, if you are ever interested in booking a reading or a service or any of my services, down below in the description box, you'll see my Set More link. That'll take you to my booking page where you can choose your weapon. If you would like to tip or donate to me in this channel, in the same description box, you'll find my Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo information for your convenience. And I declare and decree that anything you are ever guided to send to me returns to you 100-fold. Ashe and amen. Also, I'm extending the raffle. The raffle was supposed to end last night. I'm extending the raffle a couple more days, so you have until April 3rd, 2026 to enter the raffle to win a 30-minute reading with me, which is a $120 value for pennies. It only takes $1 to get 2 tickets to enter the raffle, and you are more than welcome to purchase up to 10 tickets, so $5 worth of tickets to enter the raffle, but you must do so before 10 o'clock p.m. on April 3rd, 2026. Just look at the information down here. It'll show you how to enter if you're interested, and if you're not subscribed, you're going to want to subscribe so that you don't miss the live stream on April 4th between 6 and 8 p.m. where I announce the raffle winner. Also, the spring sale ends tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. Tonight, April 1st, is the last day of the 30% off spring sale. So get in where you fit in. Also, I am still accepting spiritual questions, Q&A questions. I will answer your Q&A questions, your spiritual questions, only spiritual questions, in a video in the future. So if you submit a question, I will answer your question anonymously with your permission in a video in the future. Okay? Now, the horn is still going. It's just going further. Now, what I think happened with that horn, the street down this way is flooded. I feel like somebody tried to drive through the flood water and their horn started doing that. So, this person was trying to drive through the flood waters, like trying to just like go through life being a piece of shit and not like reap any consequences. They thought they weren't going to reap any consequences, but little did they realize the whole time they were driving through the water, their horn was going. Okay, like just take it how it resonates. This person, their horn stuck. This person stuck. Okay? They got stuck in the middle of the flood water and there's nothing they could do to get out of this. So their reward is the death. Them on their deathbed realizing they've been a piece of shit. They're realizing that they made this bed, that the deathbed they're lying in, by how they have been acting. And they tried to almost ignore. When I looked up, it was 12:34 on the timer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Combine. Togetherness. Collaboration. Great. This person worked with others. Why is it always someone working with others? Always. This person worked together with someone, collaborated with someone to try to be ruthless in getting money. I don't know how they were trying to get money. They were just being ruthless to get it. They could have been thieves. They could have been criminals. They could have been con artists. I don't know who or what these people are for you. But whatever and whoever they are, and whoever they were, oh shit. Woo! I don't know who these people are for you. But they were working together, okay? There's only one of them on the deathbed that I'm picking up on, okay? This person, it says cycles on this card that was at the bottom of the deck, right? But it says karma lessons at the bottom. And didn't I already fucking say this person is getting their karma in the last message, the one that goes along with this one? This person is reaping their karma, their reward. That's what I said. This message is absolutely connected to the first video I dropped. Citizen Kane is the person from the first video who knows that they are dying and they're freaking the fuck out. This person worked or collaborated with someone else. It could have literally just been a possession. They were demon possessed, okay? That could have been what it was. They didn't even have to be actually working with others. It could have just been working with the fucking demons within them, okay? But it's their karma. It's their lesson. And this cycle with this person is ending. Endings. It's ending. And they know it. And now that they know it and they're on their deathbed, they are realizing how much of a piece of shit they were, being ruthless over fucking money their whole life just to reap this reward of death. Y'all, I ain't got nothing else. That's literally, that's it. That's all. This person is now seeing the error of their ways. They're understanding that they have reaped. I don't even think that's a word. They've reaped what they've sown. They reaped, whatever. So, yeah, that's the energy heavy today. Y'all, you got to be more careful who you be fucking with and how you be living your life. That shit, people don't believe in karma, but just because you don't fucking believe in it don't mean it ain't going to get your ass. Like, so, yeah, guys, that's it. That's the energy. That's 2 messages, same energy. They realize it now, but it's a little too late. Guys, I'm going to close this message here. I love you. The cycle is closing. I will see you in the next one. Ta-da!